What's up, guys? Jedi Warrior back again with another Lego Star Wars review. I have two battle packs here. These are small, and I figured I'd do the two related ones in one review. These are the First Order Transport Speeder Battle Pack and the very generically named First Order Battle Pack, or First Order Trooper Battle Pack. They're similar, so I figured I would do them in one review, save myself the time. I will go through them as if I were doing two separate reviews, but they'll both be in here. So we're going to start out with the First Order Transport Speeder Battle Pack because it's the more interesting one. At this front of the vehicle, you have two stud shooters on the sides. Just push down on the gray bits and you will never see those studs again. On the very front, you have a windshield that hinges forward in two sections. I don't know why. You have the spot for your driver to sit. Right in the middle, there are four clips that are holding two energy batons and two riot shields. So you can take the two stormtroopers in this set and basically turn them into TR-8R, which is kind of cool. And behind that is another single seat with two clips for guns, one on each side, and a mounted stud shooter right in the middle. It has a stock on it, so it's like a mounted cannon. The engines for this little speeder are on either side of there, and they're built using a handle, a stud, and a Technic piece. This whole thing is built on a, well, give me a second. Ten by 4 base plate, I believe. So it is not a large speeder at all. But honestly, I think I can speak for most people here. They don't get the battle pack for the vehicles. You get the battle pack for the figures. The figures that came with this were a First Order officer in blue, a stormtrooper, actually two stormtroopers, and a flame trooper, which I never expected to get in the battle pack. The First Order officer I could do without, but you're never gonna have too much cannon fodder, you know. He looks good, but like I said, I really never cared much about this figure. The two First Order Stormtroopers you can turn into TR-8R if you want, or a couple of riot control troopers, which I enjoyed. I did it with one of them and left one of them normal, which left my speeder a little lopsided. And then the Flame Trooper looks awesome. Special printing for the torso and helmet. The helmet mold is actually the same mold as a Stormtrooper or a Snow Trooper, just different printing on it. The backpack on the back features a double stud or a two stud neck bracket, which I thought was really cool when I first saw it, but now I'm like, yeah, not that special, but still cool. He looks good, especially with the built-up pack and the insanely long flamethrower piece. They used a rifle or a long rifle piece, two hollow studs and a hollow cylinder and a flame. Built that up exactly like you would think and gave it to this trooper without acknowledging the fact that that thing sticks out about 6-7 inches. But your pack on the pack on the back of the trooper should balance it out if you're trying to stand it up. But I definitely like this battle pack. It sucks I started getting all the battle packs when I did a couple of years earlier, and I could have gotten some really cool Clone Trooper ones. But that's it for this battle pack. Now the First Order Trooper battle pack features a almost pyramid shaped turret. The front of that turret can open up, and you have some spare studs in there because the top is a stud shooter. The back folds down and a control panel folds out for your First Order crew member to stand there. I always thought it was pretty crappy that they never gave him a spot to stand. You just had to pose him at the end of that. On top, at the most narrow point of it, you have a rotating stud shooter that is built up pretty decent. You can lean it forward and back too. But this build just never appealed to me. It was the one that made me decide to start getting all the other battle packs because I thought the figures were cool. Now, I do have an issue with this thing's figure selection now. But let's get into it. You have a regular Stormtrooper, just one. A First Order Artillery Trooper. And two of the First Order Gunner crew member type figures. One of them was a crew member, and I don't even remember what the other one was called. That's how much he did not belong there. The crew member made sense for your gunner, but the other one, I was just like, why are you here? Ditch that figure and give you another regular Stormtrooper. This battle pack would be so much better. Now, the regular Stormtrooper looks great, as always. You can never have enough of these guys. The Artillery Trooper, I find, looks kind of cool, although he looks a little weird. He's all his armor is really bulky. The other two, I don't even remember what they look like. Mostly just black figures. Now let me address the fact that battle packs love stud shooters. On vehicles, I think stud shooters are really good play features. I think they work well. I think they're small enough to work well with most vehicles. They're not massive cannons. But in the hands of a figure, they don't work. It doesn't cost much more for Lego to throw in three or four regular blaster pistols. It don't even have to be the long ones, or the standard sized, although for a Stormtrooper this would be nice. You can just throw in 4 small pistol pieces. It don't cost you much. And you would make so many more people way more happy with it. But I like these battle packs as what they are. Army builders. Although I don't go out and buy about 100 of these things because I want more troopers. I buy one and that's usually it. Mainly because I'm poor. I don't have the money to buy a bunch of battle packs, and I'd rather spend the money I do have on other things. Battle packs are usually good Christmas gifts. But that's it for now. Peace out.